Hey hey ho, it's me, Panacotaro, and welcome back to the streamer. Whoa 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 whoa. Dragwax, welcome to the good old streamer. Welcome. Hope you had a nice day. What you up to right now? What you doing? So, wobbly whoop. Peter Casual, welcome to the stream. So, first thing first, we're gonna have to change the music. Reading what? Some manga? Okay, let's let it fade. Otherwise, I might have some issues. So there we go. Okay, then. Whatever. There we go. And working on the day job, but I would rather be working on my train mod. Yup, manga. Oh, well, great. So, plans for today is first of all fixing some issue, like updating the mods and uploading them to fix to SMR. So I would say let's switch over directly to the desktop. I just realized something, like I have already patched FixItCan, though it still has this warning here because I forgot to change the SML version. So we're gonna have to do that pretty quickly, though I'm not quite sure which version it is we actually have to patch to. So I'm gonna check that pretty quickly. Also, I was before checking out the stream from Turtle Clips, and he got quite some issues, probably due to Twitch. I'm not quite sure, but he mentioned that also some other streamers apparently had some issues with Twitch today. So I'm not quite sure how it will go for us today in regards to that, but still. I am 3.2 and Master Branch has been updated for SML. Okay. Right, I could now say please use Master Branch instead in the Jenkins files, etc. I could do that. Okay, so let's do that pretty quickly. So we go back here because then we go into the mods folder and then into FixItCam because then there's the FixItCam U plugin. Why is my... Wait. It doesn't have an icon anymore, but Sublime Text is still there because Sublime Text is now Sublime Text 4 is released, so yeah. Okay, so dependency SML 3.2. Same for you. I'm always looking for the icon. SML 3.2. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the patch directly right away. Poor SMR is struggling. Yeah, it's struggling hard. Okay, and now open up with Sublime. So now I'm gonna change this here to master. Same as for Fixed Cam. Fixed Cam also has a Jenkins file. By the way, I have patched this here. So and the webhooks. So now now finally the webhook actually says something. The Git channel of the on the Fixit Networks Discord server, there is a channel group called Fixit Cam, and in there is a Git channel, and that Git channel finally is active because the webhooks were broken. But now they are fixed and it seems to work. So now we got that. So here, packaging is running, which is good. And we have like this here already, though I'm currently waiting for the other thing with the correct SML. So, right, I forgot. So, because I have already patched Fix the Cam, I also have to change the SEM version of that. Mistake of me getting to update the SML version number. Just being honest, like just being straight honest there. I hope people will understand. Okay. So we've finished packaging everything. So that means we can head over here and then select fixit cam.zip, which should be up to date. Yep. And submit. Semver, stop it, stop it, stop it. That has would have gone not good. Beta? Because this version, this packaged version, doesn't have the right thing. So, like, I have to go into saved, archive plugins, Windows no editor, open up Fixit Cam, and now open up Fixit Cam U plugin. Open that up with no Sublime available. Oh gosh. Open a different program. Fucking kidding me? SEM version is 3. Is it up to date now? I don't know. No, it's not. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. What we're gonna do is simple. So we're gonna close that. So let me open up Sublime pretty quickly again. So in our Sublime here, we have SAM version 1.3 and here 3.2, which should be everything we need. And now we're gonna repackage everything again. Okay. Quite annoying, but that's just how it is. And then we're gonna retry. Just fixing a stupid mistake on mine. Forgotten to update the SML version number. A stupid minor mistake of mine. Forgotten to update the SML version number. That's just simply what has happened. By the way, I got a warm cup of tea and some Spezi and some sparkling water. Just as usual. Gonna open up the windows pretty quickly. And there we go. Some fresh air. Yes. And something unbelievable has happened today, guys. I have done a little bit of drawing practice. Yes. Yes, indeed. I finally did again some drawing practice. It's not like it took way too long, you know. No, I don't want that track. Okay, packaging is done. Now, fix it cam. SAM version 013 and 320 and submit. I don't think we need that yet, so we're just gonna try to let it update. The important thing here is we try, because I was unable to upload fixed networks. Like it stayed there at 0% and did nothing, but now we're at 50%, so maybe works out. Maybe it works, but just maybe. Fixat cam. Faxot network. By the way, we need one more boost on the Fixed Networks Discord server, otherwise the Fixed Network Discord server will lose a boost level by tomorrow or something. That means no fancy Discord banner anymore. By the way, since we have time for that, let's watch the release trailer who hasn't seen it, because it's great. Seriously, it's just great. So let's watch it together so that everyone has seen it at least once, you know? Okay? Okay.
At Fixit Incorporated, we have a vision. A vision to save the day. To be the future. To make history. In style.
I have to say, I think it's like one of the... I think it's the best cinematic teaser trailers they have made so far. In my opinion, at least. That it's the greatest. But yeah. So, you're still uploading with 50% done? At least it hasn't crashed yet, you know. So, let's turn back on the music. So, yeah. Okay, now gonna close the windows again. Now enough fresh air. We don't want to we don't want to heat the environment. We just want to heat this small single room. Still uploading. The first 50% were easy, but the second part of the second 50%, no. Not that easy. Beautiful. Or tasty. So. Sacre bleu. By the way, guys, does someone know how I can check if a given article I may probably want to buy is will have a sale on Amazon on Black Friday? Does someone know how I can check that? Doop. Is that even possible? Yeah, that's the question. But like, if you search for Amazon Black Friday or Amazon.com or DE in my case /Black Friday, you get a list of a lot of different products that are reduced like by a lot. on Black Friday or within the Black Week, or the Black Friday week. So and that like made me to think that maybe you can pre-check which articles are cheap on Black Friday and which are not. Because I said I plan to buy the new audio gear, and since Black Friday happens to be this Friday, why should not use it? But like the question is, does it even apply? Because otherwise I would rather buy it prior to the Black Friday, since I can expect that it will arrive within 3 days. But if I buy it on Black Friday, it probably will take a lot more time till it arrives. Actually, let me just check a different product as a normal listing. Quick chat, is there anything? I don't think they will make that information, since it's kinda money that they would lose, so No, as said, if you go to like Amazon.com/Black Friday, you get a list of a lot of different products that will be that have currently a sale, because Black Week or I guess will have a sale on Black Friday. But like, what's rather surprising then is like, there is like one product very prominently featured, the Fire TV Stick 4K, which is noted to be reduced. Ah, wait, maybe it's the wrong one. Hold on a second. Yeah. But like, if you go to the listing directly, it doesn't seem to have the sale applied, which is rather odd, if you ask me. Ah, no, there it is. Alright, now my brain is confused, so I'm just not gonna make my brain to comprehend. Yeah, you can do that. I found it. Okay, I found it. So no, it will be shown. It will already be shown. Like here. It's already there. Which is very odd. Okay, so no, it's not odd, but like, okay, it shows like, since it has current, because now I think now I get it. So it's not Black Friday sales that are shown there, but like Black Friday week sales that are shown right now. Yeah, that could be the case. But as you can see, Fixed Cam was not able to upload. Sadly enough. I guess I'm still gonna wait till Black Friday. And then hopefully at least something of the equipment has a sale. Let's upload the patch, why not? The changes. Fix versions. Since it's already directly in the master branch, this should be already good. Like master 3.2. Let's push that. Still uploading. Oh boy. Fix version and update Jenkins. Yes. I would say let's just push that. Then go over to the master branch, or actually we're gonna do that here. So now we got that. Now we go into compare and pull request, development, merge, update 5, support compatibility to master. Just noticed something. These here got some checks, but we didn't get checks here. Because yesterday I fixed the issue, right? The CI issue, whatever. Create pull request, merge update 5 compatibility to master. Merge pull request. Confirm merge. Good. Good. So now we have merged that into master. Master is now up to date, which is good. Ah, fuck! I forgot something. Not dramatic at all, but I still forgot something. Done. So what I forgot is rather simple, actually. So what we're gonna do, gonna start Satisfactory experimental manually. What does the upload say? Still stuck at 50%. Nice. So, okay, there we go. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to do two things. There should be like Chen Lure Dock. Or was it Finjen Lure Dock? I'm not quite sure what the commands were. The Finjen Lure Dock. And the command is Finjen Lure Dock. So we actually have already created it, huh? Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. And reflection dock should be ref dock instead of lure dock. Or reflection dock. No, ref dock. There you go. Okay, now we got. Now we have updated those. So we're gonna copy the fin reflection documentation JSON file now over into our docs folder. Into there. I think, actually, hold on. Whatever. No, it actually directly takes that. Okay. Well. Python. Is there a run with Python? Doesn't seem like it. By the way, so that means we can remove the JSON file, then run the terminal. We can also close this here. And then we can say git. No, we cannot. Say Python 3. And then patch. Okay, maybe just Python. There you go. And the docs should be updated. Like the online docs. It's failed. Let's retry. So how are we gonna do that? So let's check all the changes. So we got quite some changes here and there. Update docs. Reflection docs. Commit. Push. Master. Pull. I'm gonna pull. Merge development into master. Merge. push. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto the Jenkins. Gonna have to log in over there. There we go. Ah, it's just fixed cam. Okay, because that means what I want to do is like there's more. So that should be like the next one. The next two ones we're gonna stop those, and instead say, "Hey, you're now gonna do the other stuff." Wait. Oh no, maybe it already realized that, huh? Because can we check the changes? Changes. I guess no. It's probably better if I stop that guy. Can we also stop the other one? I'm not quite sure about that right now. Okay. So now all of them should be stopped. Okay. And let me redeliver the stuff. Just to make sure. So, EG, I'm now gonna into webhooks, so fixed networks, and then there is the Jenkins mesobytes. Gonna edit that. Doop. Okay. Yes, redeliver. That should have been development branch. Apparently that didn't work. Well, whatever, then I'm gonna start the menu guy, I guess. Are you building? Yes. That guy is still doing thing. Hmm. So, as long as that does thing, we're now gonna do some other stuff, okay? And what I wanted to try out is... Can I save JPEGs from a camera? From the art, then you can switch between them acting in order. Also check out this tutorial if you want to dynamic depth of field for... Because I want to maybe do something nice for fixed cam. No, it failed again. Okay. So close all tabs for fixed networks and then go into fixed cam. Go into source. So there's the camera character. The camera character is essentially like the player, like the camera is the camera player. That guy does the thing when you say like play. Camera like /fig play a given animation and then it will run that thing. Here happens the most important stuff, like the animation. So yeah, and what I want to do now is We have this, and it has here a camera component. What I want to do now, just to try it out, is I want to change it to an scenic camera component. What the frick is a UFG scenic camera component? Manual focus distance, set aperture, focus track, looked. Focus track, reset to default, start, delay, distraction, stop, get debug strings, show debug trace for objects. No, I just want a cinematic camera. I mean, there is a camera animation sequence. But like, we don't use that stuff. We have our own custom things, and this is movie scene. So I don't think we have that. There is a scene camera component. Datasmith, display UFG, magic leap, virtual camera. What is a virtual camera? What is that? That's plugins experimental plugin? Okay. Whatever. So we want this guy. Camera component. Which is probably in core or something. Or, no, probably in engine or something. But yeah, now we got scenic camera component. So that's now stored in camera. The question is, when you're doing this here, can we say scene camera? Like, what is copy image? No, certainly not it. Give me a second. Because I maybe.
Hello and welcome back. Level, align it towards your scene and where you want to select the drop down and where you want to capture. And then in the details panel, you will see a texture target variable. Select the drop down.
What is the scene capture 2D?
By searching scene. This scene capture 2D can be accessed through the modes panel and be found here by searching scene. Now once you placed it in a level, align it towards your scene and where you want to capture. And then in the details panel, you will see a text.
Newton, welcome! Love that you see Ryder. Ryder for Unreal Engine, not Ryder. I'm not a huge C# fan, so that's Ryder for Unreal Engine for you. Not Ryder. Completely different things.
Select the drop down and right on top, create a new asset and select render target. Now give it a name. And once it's selected as the variable, double click on it. And you will see this screen. Now on the right hand side you will see many settings you can change, but we want to set the first two settings. Now this will be the resolution of the capture.
Oh.
So now it's a 256 by 256, that's quite a low resolution, so it will show up pixelated on a large screen. So we will want to change this to something higher, something like 1000.
Let's go!
On here. Now we want to go to the content browser, right click on the render target we just created, then select create material.
How goes the battle? Which battle? Do you mean the upload? Still stuck. Fixed cam still not
This
progressing
is
much.
Material that we can then place on a 3D model, or as in the level, a plane. Now open this material and you can see what it's like. It's like any other regular material, but for the texture we have a texture sample.
LOL! It works out of the box. I didn't expect that Unreal Engine has a feature like that out of the box.
Now once you placed it in a level, align it towards your scene and where you want to capture. And then in the details panel, you will see a texture target variable. Select the drop down and
Scene Capture 2D. I think Virtual DJ is stuck. There you go. Wait, so you scene lol used to capture a snapshot of the scene from a single plane and feed it to a render target. And what is that? Thanks for that great information. And let's think. Okay, hold on. Let's check out the implementation, because I'm rather curious. This probably has like, does it have a camera or something? It has a projection. It works like a camera, it seems. It stores scene capture component, which is a scene component. Can I just render target the kindness, for example, of an additional camera in the camera? I don't quite understand what you mean. Then I don't quite understand what you mean, but I guess the main issue is you don't know what we are even trying to do. So like, I have created a camera mod for Satisfactory, because that's the mod, that's the game we're modding, some time ago, called Fixed Cam, with which you can make in-game some animations. I made my own animation system for that. I haven't used the Unreal animation system. I'm not quite sure why I did that. I guess maybe because I just wanted to try it out. I don't know. Right, because it didn't have Bezier curves like the Unreal. The Unreal thing wanted to have a deterministic thing, and we don't like not approximate like they want to have functions, proper functions, but we don't have proper functions. We use approximation for getting some values. Hey, Luffy Fix a Networks mod. Will you be making it compatible with dedicated servers? If it doesn't work, I haven't tested. I mean, it works with normal multiplayer, so there is not much. There is not really a reason why I shouldn't make it compatible with dedicated servers. But like, before I can do that, the mod loader itself has to be updated to dedicated servers. And I also have to do some config stuff, some minor changes, because many people have requested that, and I promised that requested some configuration settings which are mainly there for security reasons, and I promised that I will add them when we're doing dedicated server support. So yeah, but like, since multiplayer, it doesn't really change on dedicated servers or not, it should pretty much work out of the box without the features that are requested. And that we can get it to work, it first of all has to be able to be compiled into the correct version, and for that we have to work a little bit on the modding environment. But for now, we're gonna fiddle around here with FixitCam. So, and we don't, in FixitCam you don't have a rendering option. So that so it uses real time. And the issue with that is that you have a camera animation, which may also be a little bit unnatural or a little bit faster. So that means the content streaming may be too slow on given PCs, which makes, if you then record the animation with OBS, that maybe makes your animation to look rather weird. So what I'm trying to do is now like create a system that I can quote render animation, so that it goes there, then like takes a cinematic camera, because then you have fancy controls. We're gonna add some controls so you can use fancy stuff, and then record something in like ultra high settings, like it's rendering, so we don't have to be real time. That means we can go overboard with fancy settings, and then it takes essentially like a screenshot with fancy settings and then stores it as a JPEG file. We won't try to make it a video file for now. For now we just want to have separate JPEG files, because then you can like use some programs to recombine those JPEG files into one movie file, like FFmpeg or something. I mean, Blender used to work like that. They only have the single frames exported, so it should not be that big of a deal. But yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. And for that, first of all, we have to be able to take such a screenshot essentially, and we're currently investigating that. But like, there are multiple different kinds of ways to capture a scene in Unreal Engine. You can use cameras and stuff, but you can also, apparently, I haven't known that, a scene capture component to use a scene capture component 2D, which then can use render to render target. But what a render target explicitly means, we don't know. So what I'm gonna try to figure out now is, can we use a cinematic camera directly to get then like an image, like just the image data, and then use the file stuff to export it as a JPEG? Or do we have to use a scene capture? Or like, what is more convenient? Because you can probably use both, but the question is, what is more convenient? Or can a camera just render to a viewport render target? That could also be the case, but we are not quite sure yet. So we have to figure out what thing we need to use to export. What thing we need to use to export it to the that we can export it as a JPEG file or a bump map or whatever. But like, JPEG is probably the best. Just came from your LLVM video, very interesting stuff. Ah, glad you liked it. It's quite old already, like over a year. But I haven't really had much motivation to do a second part, and I'm not really. I don't know if I represented it good enough. Like, I'm really new to that. Like I said in the video, I'm new to that. It's my first trial. I'm not an expert on stuff like that. I'm just doing this thing and trying to explain it a little bit in different words and make it visually appealing. So, And I haven't had much feedback what's not good, because I certainly know it's not good, but I don't know what is not good. So like I would want to improve my craftsmanship there, but it's like, it's really funny because like this is like one of the most, it's like the second most watched video on my channel, I think, after the Fixed Networks release video. Which I never intended, I never thought would happen. And Unity cameras can render to canvas, other stuff, but I don't know about Unreal in this regard. So no, it's not, it's just you have multiple different kinds of cameras, and each camera does something a bit different and works a little bit different. And we have to figure out which one is the best for our case, essentially. So, actually, is there like a JPEG? There is an image wrapper. JPEG decoder. Decoder. Okay, hold on. What about a render target? That's many different kinds of render targets. What is a canvas render target 2D? Canvas render target 2D is a 2D render target which exposes a canvas interface to allow you to draw elements onto it directly. Use create canvas render target 2D to create a render target texture by unique name. Then bind a function to the on-canvas render target update delegate, which will be called when the render target is updated. If you need to repaint your canvas every single frame, simply call update resource. Wait, if you need to repaint your canvas every single frame, simply call it on it from a tick function. Ah, okay. Also remember to hold on to your new canvas render target with a reference so that it doesn't get garbage collected. I mean, that's rather obvious. I'm sorry, but that's too obvious. Yeah, okay, but how can I, like, export that stuff? Oh, by the way, what's the name? It looks really cool. Couldn't find anything in your descriptions. What you mean? What's the name? Which name? What name? The mod? Or the mods? Or what you mean? Render scene primitives. Unreal Engine render target to JPEG. Exporting a render as PNG, maybe as PNG. In settings of your render texture target, uncheck HDR checkbox and save the asset. In the content browser, right-click the render asset and select create static texture. Wow. As PNG file. The name of the IDE, theme with the background, and the transparency. That's post-process. That's stream post-processing. That's not within the IDE. That's my stream post-processing. Garbage collection in C++. Yeah, it's from within the framework, like within Unreal Engine. They have they have even a reflection system and a garbage collection system, and yeah. Power correct to words. Okay, maybe I want to render target to texture. Can I... Creating textures using blueprints and render targets. Oh, it's even in the Unreal docs. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. What's up? Project setup, an empty level. We create a material with some stuff. With some more stuff. Materials. We create a render target. Section of asset list and display. Select render target option. Name the new created render target with content browser. Blueprint class. I mean, we're gonna try to replicate it in C++. But yeah, in C++ can show with pointers. Wow, that's really awesome. I like that a lot. You mean the post-processing of the stream, or that Unreal Engine has garbage collection for C++? Draw material to render target. What? Okay. Draw material to render target. Instruction script. Wait, hold on. Texture creator. Wait, that's in the bake function. Okay. We're gonna place it in. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't care. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to do that. So we're gonna do following. We're gonna open up the editor and check out how the button there functions, and then try to find how it's done in C++. Maybe try into frame buffer would be most efficient from my limited mind, at least. I think they describe is pre-built. So what they are describing is like they have like a special asset type which dynamically stores the render information, and that's a render target. A render target is something where a render source can render to, and like a camera. And this render target is a dynamic thing. It has dynamic stuff in there. But what we have to figure out is how we can extract data from this render target. How we can extract an asset type called a texture 2D, which is just simply an image essentially. And that's like the step we're currently researching, because then I'm very sure that there are some ways to then convert this texture asset into an image file. And that's what we're gonna have to figure out. But like, I have no clue how. So what I'm gonna do now is following. Because I don't even know what the correct... Wow. That's not much more. What the CPP type of that thing is. I mean, that would be interesting. I would want to know what CPP type that is. Texture render target 2D. Oh, okay, that's how it's called. Texture render target 2D. Get pixel format from render target format. You texture render target 2D. 2D render target texture resource. This can be used as a target for rendering as well as rendered as a regular 2D texture resource. Well, okay. What functions do you expose, or what properties? That stuff is in class. Where is... Is it all public already? Well, whatever. Clear color. Target format. A lot of enums. Construct texture 2D. Or we can create a texture 2D and then load the data into there. Okay. Okay. But like, since it said, maybe you don't need that. Morgan 1C, welcome to the stream. No, we don't have an editor available. Oh, okay. At least then let's still have a look. Maybe we can figure out something. Compression settings for texture. There, render target. Read pixels. Surf data. LOL. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Lol. Okay, I didn't expect that. It literally... Okay, if it's a BRGBA. TSF... So what if we have 16? Read float 16. Lol, okay. So from the render target... The question is, what is the render target? Render target. Game thread get render target resource. Do I have to fully understand? Is that function public or is it private or what is it? I'm not quite sure about that. Like, yeah. Caveman, welcome to the stream. By the way, for the people over on YouTube, don't worry, I'm also, or mainly actually, streaming over on Twitch. So if you want to head over there, you're welcome. So, okay, I guess... So we got that. Now the question is, how can we store it as a JPEG file? So what I'm gonna check out is from the Fixed Networks mod, I'm gonna check out a component, and that's the speaker pole, because the speaker pole has the ability to read a texture file. Actually, we should, not a texture file, but a sound file, and maybe we can do it similarly, just in the opposite way. But actually, we could also just check online for reading a texture file and then trying to revert it and do it in the opposite direction, essentially. Okay, for now, so like this is U Soundwave. This is essentially something like a US, like a U texture 2D file. Load file to array, so that's where we load the data. So now we got the data array. Okay, so now we got compression overrides for platform compression utilities, platform audio cook overrides. We don't have any audio cook overrides, so there maybe you then have a bulk data. which you then copy into, and then you just give it that texture. I'm not quite sure if that's the case. Can we... Is there maybe directly a texture from file? Huh? Command point mesh? I know, that's Rose did that thing. Oh god, Rose used the std libstd. Yeah. Okay, load file to array. So far so good. And create transient image wrapper, uncompressed RGBA. And then do you have an image wrapper here? And that's create image wrapper. Image wrapper module. Okay. We gonna... Let's check get raw. Does it have a set raw function? Like, if the, it has a set raw function! Oh boy! Oh boy, it has, oh boy! It indeed has a set raw function. Oh my goodness! So, this is rather unexpected. Okay. Whew! Let's go! Hold on. Let me just search Unreal Engine texture 2D from camera. Do we have to use the scene capture thing, or can we get it directly from a camera? I don't think so. Render to texture toolset setup? No. Texture to always face the camera? No. Okay. Like... Okay. I guess we're gonna use a scene capture then? I'm not quite sure. But like I would want to, because then the player would see where we are and trying to render. I think that would be better if we could use a camera, honestly. Can we define... Let me check that. Camera, render. Ah, frick, then I would need 2 render targets. Camera, target, render, should create render state. I mean, it doesn't have any accesses or whatever. That's sus. And I don't think a scenic camera has any other accesses. Or do you? That's just some very fancy settings, but I don't think that it will have much effect in regards on the abstract interface to access the rendering. Or the render result, essentially. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to create that as a second thing then. So, okay. We have a scenic camera component. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we have to set up scene capture component to D. But I want the scene. Use scene capture component 2D. The problem is I'm not quite sure if it can do the same things as a Cine camera. Because I don't think so. It has a... Okay, so here it's... Okay, I actually now found the reference to the texture target, okay. But like... Okay, what do we have here? So there is a lens preset. Lens... There is not even a single lens. That's not good. But does it not use a camera or something to actually capture everything? Like, how does it do that? Hold on. Can we... That's not... I don't care right now. Sorry, guys. So here we got that scene capture component. And that's... Texture... Target. So that's the only 3 times where it's relevant. Please, what? Ah, scene capture rendering. Wow. Texture render target gets game thread get render target resource, and then you got a scene camera, create scene renderer for scene capture, and then there is a capture component. Okay. But do we have a camera somewhere? I'm curious, do we have actually a camera? Because it does look like so. We have camera projection mode, okay. No, it doesn't seem like we do. Huh. Update scene capture contents. Oh god, it creates the projection matrix. Got then a projection matrix. Holy smacks. Where does the rendering happen? Render thread. Holy smokes. ENG render command. Holy smokes. Holy smoky stokies. What cheese tokies. I didn't expect that for some reason. But what does a camera do then? Where does it render to? Can we... Is there... No. There is no target. Maybe inside of camera component. Is there a target? Represents a camera viewport and settings such as a projection type, field of view, and post-process overrides. The default behavior for an actor used as the camera view target is to look for an attached camera component and use its location, rotation, and settings. Are you fucking kidding me? So it doesn't actually do any kind of rendering. It's just like a placeholder to hold some setting information. So then it kind of makes sense that there is actually this scene capture component. But why do I have the ability to have similar settings like a camera, or how does that work? I want fancy depth of field, guys. I want fancy depth of field. But there is no depth of field. Do we actually have a cine camera? It seems like it. No, it's just there. Okay, it's inside of the lens settings. But we don't have any lens settings over there. There's focal length. Camera. Do we have... Nope. They are just post-processing settings. But we can define a custom projection matrix if we want to. Thanks. No, seriously, how can we... I mean... Like... User started with some updates to uploading again. Doing right now. Right, we have Unreal Engine open. We can just check out if there is some stuff we could use. Okay, we can change LOD. We can change colors and stuff. But we cannot really much. Oh wait, that's the target. Hold on. Scene capture. Ooh, FG minimap. FG minimap. FG minimap. Satisfactory gets a minimap confirmed. You heard it at Panacotta 00 first. What the frick? Huh? Oh wow. Hello? Why are there... Hello? Hello? Why can I not select anything? Why can I not change anything here? What is this? Mobile? There is a depth of field option! There is a depth of field option! Oh, it's post-process. Oh wait, post-process volume? But like, okay, but here is a normal lens thingy, and then there is nothing. What do I have to do to enable that sort of stuff? Can someone explain, please? But at least the post-processing options make me really happy right now. Okay, let's use a scene capture 2D then. It seems since it seems to solve all the issues we would have. We don't have any issues, but we would have issues. So, okay, let's try to do that, guys. I'm rather excited right now for whatever reason. Don't ask why. So, we got a camera character. And what we're gonna do is following. We're gonna add a new U property, which holds a U textured render target 2D. And that's the render target. Uploaded! It worked! There we go. Oh, it updated! Woohoo! Let's upload Fix It Networks! Shall we? Oh wait, no, release stability is... Beta! Fix the networks. Fix networks. Dependencies SML 3.2 and SAM version is 3.4. Let's go! Fingers crossed! The stream bitrate goes down, so that means the upload works. Frick. So, I might have to the mod updates channel open on another screen. Maybe. So, okay, we have to create that guy. So, first of all, scene capture. How have we called it? Capture component. Okay, capture component. Capture component equals create default subobject. You scene capture component 2D, and that's the capture component. Okay, and then we say capture component, set up attachment, get capsule component. So like it's the same as the camera. That's what we're gonna try to do here. So next up is we gonna create the render target. Render target, create default subobject. U texture render target 2D, and the name is gonna be render target. So now we say render target. We don't have we don't have to set up any attachments, but what we want to do is we say capture capture component set render set target texture target to the render target. Okay. And with this, we have some nice stuff. Yay! Okay. Now, some stuff's gonna happen. Because I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do that now. So, the idea is following. We have to check update level streaming state. Is level streaming request pending? We return. If that's not the case, we have the original character. And we do some stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. And we say, okay, we don't care about anything as long as something is still streaming, you know. So with that we essentially block the camera to continue anything as long as level streaming is still in progress right now. Okay, so with that we prevent that from happening. Next up is instead of using delta seconds, we from now on start to use frames. So we have an animation FPS there. I don't care much about that at this point, I would say. So let's say 0.1. So for now we create a 10 FPS. So this is like a 10 FPS animation. Okay? So we got a 10 FPS animation. So if an animation is available, that's very important. So actually let's move this here up. So only if the animation is actually available. If the animation is set, we then actually do that. And we stop the animation if we reach the end of the animation, okay? But in all the things in between, we're gonna do something very important, in my opinion. So here we set the actual location and rotation, so the camera, the player actually gets teleported, you could say. And from here, I'm now gonna try to create the texture file. Okay? Rather stupid, I know, but still. Oh, and also, okay, for now, actually, let me do this here, okay? I want to stop the animation. I don't want to progress anything. We stay at progress 0 for now, always. And we stop the animation right away. Okay? Why? You're gonna ask? You will see in a second, okay? For now, because... Okay, no, it's very simple. I just want to check that I get at least one texture ready. Okay, I want to be able to at least write one texture. If we are able to do that, then we can continue to try to create an animation. But then we're gonna create a new whole command, which I'm gonna call render. Because I want the ability that you can use Fig as real time, because that's especially good for event broadcasting, for event streams, like BrainDG did. Like BrainDG was Fixit Cam God, you could say, because he set it up with Stream Deck so that he pushed the button, then nice stream, then first nice scene switch, and hotkey automatically typed in the command, and then Fixit Cam gone into action and made a smooth camera animation. It was good times with BrainDG. Loved it. And I still want the ability for people to do that, but I also want for offline content creators, e.g. YouTubers, the ability to have fancy rendering, you could say. So let's try to do that. But for now, we're gonna try to render into one file. So question, how are we gonna do that? For that, we're gonna go into the thin command point mesh and scrap that. No, we're gonna not scrap that, but we copy it. Okay, so I mean, there is some weird stuff happening up here, honestly. But for now, actually, let me use that. Doop. Actually, let me actually use that. Doop. Let's go in there. So for that we have, so with this, we have now a folder where we can store stuff. So next up is we're gonna say paths, combine, FSP. Actually, let me refactor that to big. Thanks. And we're gonna have to add some stuff there, mainly a path. So we have save games, and then we go to computers, and then there, and then we go to, and then we say fig capture.jpg, JPG. So. Okay, good. Next, we go back to our command point mesh, and so this is the path. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy that and paste it in here. So first things first is the image wrapper module, because that apparently is the thing that can read, does image compression essentially. So we're gonna need that. For that we need to include that thing. Note, PNG other formats are supported. Can we change that? So now there's image format for some reason is incomplete. Yeah, I know! Why are you not letting me to include that thing? JPEG. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, so now we got the image wrapper. Let's ignore that for now. So, and we set it to give me the wrapper for JPEG files, so that we can store JPEG files. Hooray! Next up is we have raw file data, and that's load file to array. That's not what we have to do. For now, there is create transient, whatever that means. Creates probably a utexture file from some stuff here. Or no? No, I don't know. So I'm gonna take that for now. Okay, let's... Okay, there is some stuff. Okay, here. So this if condition checks if the image wrapper is valid, and then sets the compressed... Okay, and then sets the... Okay, and then it sets the compressed data, which is not the case in our for now, for us at least. So what we do instead is we're gonna have to set the raw data. So we set raw, and it now needs the raw data. No, it needs the format. Okay, format, that's the render targets thing, I think. Format. Get format. Pixel format, perfect! So we can directly make it dynamic. We don't hardcode anything, we can directly make it dynamic. That's amazing. Can we get the... target... Can we get a size from it? Or something? Like raw. Is there like a size or something? Texture memory size enum. I guess we have to calculate it ourselves. I'm not quite sure. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I forgot. Finn! Is it uploaded? No, it's not. Or is it? It's not uploaded, right? No, it is. Why didn't it jump out? Usually it jumps out of there. Well, whatever. Whatever, I guess. It's uploaded. Even if it doesn't exit that. I hope it's fine. Seems fine. Well, okay. Fixed networks released. I think it's getting hammered harder. Okay. So let me continue here. Because I'm currently extremely in flow and I love programming flow. It's beautiful. Okay. Our render target, I want to set the type before, because I have to hard code something here. So, like if we are using 16 bits for color, 16-bit colors or 8-bit colors. And I want to use 16-bit colors, because why not? It's just better. It's just plain better if you want high quality stuff, and rendering is for high quality stuff. So, render target, set format, I hope. Can we format? No. How can we set the format? I would want to be able to set the format. Format of the textured render target. Data written to the render target will be quantized to this format, which can limit the range and precision. The largest format RTF RGBA 32F uses 16 times more memory and bandwidth than the smallest RTF R8 and can greatly affect performance. Use the smallest format that has enough precision and range for what you're doing. Okay, so we're gonna set that value apparently. Render target format. Let's go! I think so, yeah. But do you guys, can you relate to how much fun this is right now? Just being able to just code, like doing crazy shit, or like it feels like doing extremely crazy shit right now, because like it's just putting in the code instead of debugging constantly, thinking of something weird or something. It's rather straightforward what to do, or at least it seems like it. It's just so beautiful right now. I'm very sorry that I'm so overly hyped, but RGB 32 or something. What was it? Like render target format, what is it? I mean RTF RGBA 32F. I want to use the best one. For that the renderer is there. So we're gonna use the best out of the best. Oh, cannot select it. Wait. Texture render target format. Oh frick. Well, then we're gonna go that way, huh? The question is what kind of format that is. I mean, it's 32F, so I guess floats. Sounds to me like floats. F float 32 color. Color? I guess that's the linear color then. Huh? Wait, there was something. Let it process. Just let it process. No suggestions, okay. I guess a linear color then. So that's the raw data. And we're gonna go render target. And then there should be render target resource raw read pixels out image bytes read pixels out image data surface data flags. Oh, we can do it that way. Okay, output buffer. Read surface data flags. Can we? I mean, can we also make a generic read or something? Doesn't seem like it. Nope. No, wait, hold on. Pixels. Reads the viewport displayed pixels into pre-allocated color buffer. But F color is like, I think, 8 bits per color channel. I guess we want to go with that. Because like linear color uses floats and floats are 32-bit. So that's the largest one. And since those are the only accesses we have, let's use that then. Output buffer, F linear color. So that's our raw data. We could provide flags, but those are defaulted, so let's use the defaults. So we got a raw data. We got some raw data, guys. Okay, so here we're gonna set the raws. The question is, what do they expect here? So they want the raw size, they want the width, they want the height, they want the format, and bit depth. Yeah. Can we read that from the render target? That would be rather cool. Except maybe raw data. I mean, edit type size. Render target. X. Render target. Y. RGB format. Render target. RGB. Can we get format? I need a RGB format. I don't think that there is RGB. Doesn't seem to work as expected. ERGB format. Oh, It's just that. Though, so it's red, green, blue. It's a linear... Those are linear colors. It's red, green, blue, alpha. You're in the siren, Panna. Let me be a siren if I want to be a siren, god damn it! What is the bit def? How do I know the bit def? Normally 8, but that's not the case. It's 32. Let's just take 32 then. I hope that's right. Raw data. What's your issue here? Because I'm stupid, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Raw data. Like that? No? Oh, you want to point to it? Get data? Yay! It works. Okay. No, I wouldn't let you. You destroyed my dreams with that. Steve. I mean, that function is rather weird because I don't get, like, we get the raw, but like, nothing happens with the uncompressed RGBA in this instance there. So, well, whatever, we don't even care. Like, we have our raw data, we have now put it into the image wrapper, and what happens next will be interesting. Okay, I want to split that up because it's rather... You cannot really see that there is something very important happening. Bool set raw. Raw. I mean, that's important what happens there. Does it actually return a boolean? Yes. Truth data was the expected format. Ah, okay, so it has an internal check for the format. Okay, that's good. So, and if that was not the so okay, we gonna make an if tree. I mean, it's not a great style, but still, it's the easiest for now, and we are just tinkering. We are mainly tinkering around here. So let me do what I want. So, okay, we have the raw thingy. Next up is we're gonna take the compressed data from the image wrapper and put it into a file. So for that we're gonna use a file. For that we have to first of all get the compressed data. So yeah, and we're gonna have to put like check b compress, and then we say image wrapper get compressed. Oh no, it returns it directly, and we can provide a quality. How do I know? Like, what should I put into quality? Whatever. Let's get the data. Wait, what does it return? Uint 8. No viable constructor. Constructor for what? I don't get it. Oh, it's a TRA 60. What is a TRA 64? Whatever. We got that now. Next up is we're gonna have to convert that. We have to store it in a file. So file helper, and then save array to file. Okay, and we say compressed data goes into our file, which is file path. We don't need to provide a file manager. Nobody cares. So file path. Wait, actually, do you use teacher or a string? You use a teacher, so I'm gonna do that then. Okay, but we are not done yet. So actually, it is FSP. Okay, hold on. Well, then let's use FSP instead. FSP. Okay, guys, that may be it. Let's go. I don't think that it will work, because like that would be really surprising if it works right away. But hey. Now the Panasaren is an Easter egg in Finn. Well, if you sample it, you can just put it into... Right, you can just sample it and then put it into the sounds folder of fixed networks, and then play that sound file over and over again with the speaker polling game. So... The only so to make it a Finn Easter egg, we just need to we just have to package the sample file and then say that's a defaultly provided sound file. Oh shit, that's a thing? Yeah, there is we have a speaker pole, and you can put the speaker pole, and the speaker pole can play custom sound files you define in-game. But like, that's a very old feature. Like, that was, yeah, right, it exists, that feature existed at release. So yeah, but like there is like in your in the local app data folder under factory games, saved save games, so where your save games are located, there is will be a computers folder, and inside of the computers folder you have to create a sounds folder, and inside of that sounds folder you can place OGG files, and these OGG files can then be played with the speaker pole in game. It loads that file dynamically at runtime and plays it in game. No, we have not resolved external symbols. What symbol is it? Seen a camera component. Okay. Okay. It doesn't surprise me that much. Kinda. But where are you located, buddy? Runtime cinematic camera. So it's I guess that's a module. Damn, okay. But it should not be a deal. I think surely Satisfactory has that already built in. Surely they use that. Where the fuck is the CS file? There it is. No, there it is. Gosh, I was searching the freaking build CS file and was not able to find it. Okay, my guess is it's called cinematic camera. There it is. Oh, come on. No, UFO, don't make the master of the colored cube sad. To be fair, I've been so caught up in work I never finished finding out what Finn could do initially. Wow. Don't make the master of the colored cube sad. Oh. I'm the master of colored cubes, now I get it. That's fine. Look, hello, welcome to the stream! Today is party stream, Con. I'm in a very good mood for some reason, doing some progress. Like, I didn't make much progress the whole day, but now in stream it's gonna be amazing! Because there maybe comes rendering to fix the camera. Why the screen though? Because I'm excited! Crafty06, the ID on the network to find out which exact device it is, like the ID which is needed to go. Ah! So event.poll always returns at least 2 things, 2 variables if it doesn't, if it had, come on, if it had not timed out. The event name and the sender as reference, e.g. the same thing you get from proxy. You can get the ID of such a reference with the ID property. Here an example. Lua local thing equals component.proxy blah 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 event.listen thing while true do es event.poll. If s equals thing, then you can use this to check if the signal sender is the net component you got from the proxy above. And hold on a second. Print s.id. This you get the ID of the sender and print it. Be aware that not every sender is actually a network component and might not have an ID. For example, factory connectors, they don't have an IP, an ID. Instead, the machine they are part of. You can access the machine by using the .owner property. End. And sent. Okay, so what are you raging about right now again? Back to the hole you okay, go back to the hole you came from. Oh, then go into a nuclear hole. You are the new guy, so you go. Nah, just like not at that point. Pathetic. Heh, says the one who lives where death is another thing of the day. Well, at least I'm not afraid of it anymore. How do I attract people that increase the price of products during the Black Friday so I can commit war crimes against them? Oh shit, this isn't Google. There we go, so successfully compiled. Oh my goodness, this will go so horribly wrong. I'm already predicting that. Holy shit. Let me do some things. Won't crash at all. Have faith, Panna. I mean, that would be so surprising if it worked right out of the box. Okay, got a test animation. Fingers crossed, guys! We got a breakpoint! Woo! Woo! That's not good, because it certainly has not streamed everything yet. I don't think that that's right. Okay, so we may have to revisit this this wait for level streaming thing. Maybe. Okay. Now it happens, guys. We are trying to get information from the renderer. And it crashed. It crashed. Like the very first function we haven't ever used failed already miserably. Let's see what the reason might be. Yeah, let's see what the reason may be. 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 Is rendering thread. Huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know. My code works first time. Don't you dare to lie. No programmer writes code that works at first try. But this is actually, okay, back seriously. So that's a rather tricky issue. Just saying. Can I get the data read? How do I get from the render target the information I want? I mean, there is like this update texture to D thing. I mean, we can try to do that, but I don't... I'm not really a fan of it. Especially since it only works if the editor is enabled. Or at least the update variant of it. Also the construct one. They too. Why are they deactivated in the editor? Why are they deactivated in runtime? The fuck? Render target, read pixels. But like render target. So they use a render target here. And render target is game thread get render target resource. And game thread render target... Is this a global function? I don't think that is a global function. Holy smokes. The fuck is that? Image utils? Enterprise. Game threads. I mean, I don't think that we have like... That seems to be private. Wait, it's not? Nice. Resource. Seems great. I don't know what magic there is behind that, but... Okay. Don't necessarily I work with some fairly very documented, understood frameworks. So I'm generally fortunate enough that everything works first time to some extent. Usually, nothing ever works first try. Don't know how it works. Usually, it doesn't do anything remotely close to what I wanted, but it does. But it does work. Want to be? Hello, bot. So, texture render target resource. Get out, stupid bot. Is in game thread. It has a check there. Yeah. Is the render resource, is this resource something else from the render resource? Yeah, it's a texture resource. Okay, we're gonna use that then. Seems to be better. Let's try it out. In the meantime, actually, we should do an announcement. Like we didn't have made an announcement in the Fixed Networks Discord channel. Update 5 compatibility. Version 0.3.4. Again, minor update that mainly introduces bug fixes, new bugs, and update 5 compatibility. As always, if you find any issues and have ideas, tell us on the Discord server, or even better, create a GitHub issue ticket. Add everyone and ping. And done. Yeah, that's what happens when you put the account for malicious things with additional info of view and follow bot. Ping! Yeah. Pinged over 400 people. Panna's update be like -1 bug plus +1 bug. Yes. I mean, stay to the truth. It's as simple as that. No, -1 bug plus 100 bugs. Also possible. Like, there's one known issue that the UV map of the indicator pole is messed up right now. But yeah. I had a colleague comment a file like -1 plus 1. That meant that. Well, to me now, like in the context of a commit, this sounded more like -1 file plus 1 file, e.g. one file -1 line plus 1 line, e.g. 1 line change. Yeah, but it referred to bugs. Yeah, okay, but like, oh, not readable. By the way, like in the previous try, as said, it seems like the waiting for level streaming didn't work. That must not be true, because it could be that we reached the breakpoint and that stuff still processed for some reason in the background. And it was actually loaded. Can be the case. Doesn't have to be the case, but can be. I dropped it, but it still can. So hello. Render target reset is not. We cannot do that. Hold on. I should move this here into here. Or, yeah, I'm gonna move that in here. Before I do that, I'm gonna deactivate that. And that takes too long to do. And we don't need the editor. Do we? So now we're gonna wait for it to compile again. God, we don't have much time left, guys. We do not have much time left. About half an hour. But already? Yeah, I know already. It's so sad. When are you going to become streamer full-time so I can watch most of the time? I guess after my study, like after college, and when the amount of money I get via Patreon and donations is like at a level with which I can live with, of which I can live with. Then I can become a full-time streamer. So, if you want to you have to wait at least 5 years, I think, and then you have to, and then you would have to pay monthly about, I don't know, 2,000 euros or whatever, or something on Patreon or something. Then yes, then I would become a, then I probably could become a full-time streamer. So I need to rob a bank and deposit everything on the Patreon. Got it. Yep, exactly. That's what you have to do. Doesn't mean you should. Okay, now I'm in the legal, now in a legal green area because, like, there is law against me saying you should commit a crime. So, like, I can be fined for saying you should rob a bank. You know, it's so stupid, but okay. No, it makes totally sense, but I don't want to. Even inside of a choke. Nobody knows if the German justice system understands a choke. Here it's easy, you don't have much security anyway. But you don't have the tools to go against this simple security, you know? So, but okay, but Drachwa X could buy it, and so that could buy it more easily. Who said I don't? Okay, sorry for me thinking you don't have such tools. Huh? Hold on a second. Target is invalid. So I guess this up here didn't work, or how do I have to understand? Like, target is scene renderer, view family, render target. Update resource. But like, that's called a texture target. What else am I supposed to do? What do I have to do so it doesn't crash? You remove the function call. Yeah, but then it doesn't work. That's no good. By the way, that just means that the pure existence of a scene capture component already creates an issue. Great. Up to a great start, huh? Or it is the scene camera component. That could also be the case. I'm not quite sure there. Let's change that back to a normal camera component. But like, I'm not quite sure what else to do. Like, we got that, and then it's like capture component. I'm not quite sure what to do there. Though we can change the render target size X to. Guys, what's the reason? Like, what's full HD again? What's full HD? Like this here should be 1080. So the width is the height is 1080, and the width is 1920. Okay. Well, I don't know why I cannot remember that. Absolutely don't know. What? Wait. Was HD 720p and 1280? Could that be? Full HD is HD 720. Yeah, 720 by what? By 1280? Could that be the case? Yeah, okay. Oh, I was right. Nice. So, that guy, what does that guy do otherwise? Not much, right?
By 256. This will create a reflected straight away.
Oh, that thing just works straight away. Wow. Maybe it was the cine camera, maybe it was not, I don't know. Let's just try to run it again, and... About to be done with work for the day, woo! Woohoo! Scene capture component 2D crash. Let's just Google that. I mean... So, scene capture component 2D crash. Issues and bug tracker. UE4 crashes adding scene capture 2D. Render target to scene with Niagara elements. You can try turning off camera distance cutting Niagara scenes. Nobody cares. Dynamic render target, the 3 simple steps that crash the engine. That sounds promising. My aim is to dynamically create a texture render target 2D for an actor and then set it as the render target of scene captured component 2D component. Before I reach the step of passing the texture to a dynamic material for visualizing it in the game, the game crashes. This happens every time I tested it. I couldn't attach a project, so made a screenshot for the small blueprint need to test this. Cannot see a... whatever. I know, quite all post, but I did run into the same problem. For now, I found using create render target 2D instead of construct render target 2D seems to work. And also exposes the texture size and format. Using UE422 20.2, no real experience with previous versions, as I'm quite a beginner. Going ahead with this, for now, it looks good. So... You want to tell... No, like we literally clicked on that guy and it said that that thing was a little bit better. Let's let's open up the editor anyway and check out if we can fiddle around a little bit with it. Maybe there's something interesting. Just maybe. I want to try out some fancy stuff. Play around with that. Actually, I didn't expect that to be working that well, because that actually could be good for non-Euclidean space. Like not the thing. I don't know how it was called. But yeah, it could be cool for non-Euclidean space, e.g. those seemingly teleporting devices and stuff, and with which you can do some crazy stuff. Well, whatever. For now, I'm gonna say materials, render target. Then we say scene, and then there's scene capture 2D. Gonna place that guy in here, and then set this guy to there. Okay, wait, hold on. Lil. It already updates in here, if you can see that. Let me do pretty quickly game override and change it with BP. Ah, damn it. I should have selected that guy. So, game mode override, game mode. Okay. And we can make a material. And then like use the texture in here. Then use the space color. And then we say UV. Or do you already work? Can I now like put in a cube or whatever? Cube. And then give it that material? Does that already work? Are you telling me that? Because that would be heckin' funny. So, and in the game, we're gonna say fig play test. Crashed again. Cancel. Hom, hom, Boom. Okay, so that's the actor. The scene capture to the actor. As a using capture component 2D. And that's about it. Wow. I don't know, but I feel kinda underwhelmed. Wait, no, there is a calc camera thing. Maybe due to the use scene component there? Well... It just creates a use scene capture component and sets up the attachment. It doesn't care. Okay. Are you doing anything special? Oh, you're just creating the scene component. How long? 15 minutes. Look at that cube. Look at that cube. I love it. That's cool. Wait, bar. Actually, no. Construct object from class. Scene capture component 2D. Outer self. Edge actor. Parent. Root component. Then set render target. Render target. Target. Set texture target. Texture target. And texture target 2D. Can you construct objects of type who? Scene capture 2D. Huh. Okay, you cannot create them via blueprint script. Huh. Interesting. But what am I supposed to do then? Since the issue seems to be the pure existence of that guy. Maybe it doesn't want me to use that render target format. Maybe it wants me to use the default stuff. And just change the texture target. Let's stay at the defaults for now. Texture target, render target. Can have a text true. Selector tick enabled is also true. Sim gravity disabled is also true. But nobody cares about those. So render target is set, so that's the important thing. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna find anything useful to you in that time. I mean, what is update content? I don't know. Just checking or initializing the render target, things mentioned. Things mentioned in init custom format. I'm setting the render target. No, I don't set the render target, but the texture target. Because there is no render target. But like the texture target is the render target. Like it's a texture render target. No, there's nothing. Let's see what happens if we use the default settings. Init custom format, where is that, by the way? Ah, that, okay. No. Okay. Surrender target. Initial surrender target. Ooh, now I can provide the pixel format. E. Actually, are we doing that? I'm not quite sure if we actually are doing that. I don't think we are doing that. I don't think that the image wrapper here accept actually. So maybe it doesn't want me to use linear color here. Read. Okay, let's read pixels. And pixels are color. And that means RGBA with bit depth of 8. We can improve it later. Okay, and then we say PF. And now I need like RGB. R8, G8, B8, A8 force linear gamma. I'm not quite sure, let's say true. Fourth parameter is bool, yeah. Let's go with that then. What could go wrong? Oh. Satisfactory is booting up indeed. Daniel Kano, welcome to the stream. Hey, I just came in to say I hope you're doing well. Yeah, pretty good, fine so far. We released Fixed Networks and Fixed Cam out into the wilds for update 5. And right now we're gonna try to do some stuff for Fixed Cam. And that is adding a renderer. Like, quotation marks, renderer. We are trying to capture the scene in-game with own camera, with own camera settings essentially, and put it out as an image file. That's what we are trying to do. Oh! It worked! Peter Cashel, thank you so much. Actually, does readPixel return something? Like a boolean or so? Yes, it does. We should check that. Bool be red pixel be red pixels and shouldn't we do that like up here? Like add an if here, be red pixels. No wait, hold on. I'm getting confused right now. So we're gonna like, why are we doing that? Why? We could take that, put it up there. So we say if the render target resource. Oh no, wait, hold on. For that we need the render target resource. And then we can like grab that. Or actually, and image wrapper is valid. Then we are doing that. And then we are checking the red pixels. Like that. Okay, we are already exited. guys, what will happen? Well, we got an image, but the image is completely black. I'm not quite sure if that is good or bad. Is it good or bad? Okay. We will continue streaming, guys, because I want to try that out, okay? I will regret that, I think, but whatever. So let me do following thing capture. Plus progress. From int. Text. How can I convert a freaking boolean to a float to string? F emit helper. No. Guys, Unreal Engine float to string. God damn it. Sanitize float. Oh gosh. Maybe turn it off. Okay. No force, not float. No float. Oh. See, guys, that's why I shouldn't stream longer than intended. This will happen. God, hey. It's getting late. Pen and brain exodus that exit stopped working, yeah. No! Float is a literal! Gosh. It happens. Too often, in my opinion. It happens way too often. maybe maybe our color scheme didn't work, our pixel format stuff, etc. Maybe that didn't work. Could also be the case. Though we are explicitly saying read pixels, which are f color, and f color is like bytes, RGBA bytes, so that's why eRGB format RGBA and a bit depth of 8. Satisfactory is booting up. Guys, I can see it coming. This will go horribly wrong. But we have to edit the animation first. I don't want to render. I think it will be 300 images or something. Man, so many mods are updated already. Yeah, most are from Andre. So, what did you expect? But I mean, those mods are all like tiny, like mostly smaller addition mods. It's many of them, but like all smaller things. Or so it seems, to me at least. And I'm like, I have a version of Cheap Trains that is U5 updated. Do I upload that and release its then release its rebirth, or wait and surprise Aaron with an actual mod from me? Would be good. I mean, you can do whatever you want. What did I type in? Whatever. We're gonna reduce that to like 100 or something. It's still a lot. Let's just turn it down to 10. I mean, it's still a small animation. Don't get me wrong. Right. So now we're gonna exit out of there. And then I say fig play test. I'm gonna remove that guy and those guys. Did it already play? Ah, fuck, did I broke something? Oh no, is it maybe just too quick? Could that be the case? And what is our progress? Oh. Right. Okay, actually... Let's increment it back to 300. And now Safic play test. Okay. Oh my goodness! Well, we got 5! We got him! I mean, they don't look great. Very stylistic. But very pixely. I think it's the gamma value? Could that be the case? Or what is it? Or is it the RGB order? Channels are missing, it looks like. I'm not sure if channels are missing, maybe channels are flipped. Like this here is way too blue, and it should be probably more orange. Like, okay. I think, like, oh, whoa. Stop it. So, like, I think the issue is... Come on, let me alone. Like, there was a ERGB format. Wait, it is RGBA, right? So, like, over here, there was a format BGRA. Well, so like RGB was reversed. And like this has a touch of that. In my opinion, like it kind of looks like it. No, we don't have Peter Casual. We're gonna have to end the stream now. We're gonna have to end the stream now. But I mean, that's good progress. That's good progress. So, we got that now. So what I have to figure out is, does it actually work or not? So first of all that. Secondly, we're gonna have to fix the colors of the oranges more red, so probably just the flipped one. Yeah. So okay. So this is really good progress, but we still have to have to do quite some things here. Is it just me or do all? Nah, we got an animation there. Okay. It was just a little bit worried right now if we do not have any animation there, but we do have animations there. Like if we go through here, like you can see, we have some movement there going on. So the idea is maybe. Okay, I'm going to bed. Sleep well, y'all. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Daniel, son. See ya next time. Hopefully next stream will be on Thursday. We will see. So, okay. Right, guys, we're gonna end the stream now. So, it was really good. Note for auto, there is PFB8G8R8A8 and RGB for the render target. Yeah, but we have set on both RGB though. Hence, I don't really not understand why it looks so weird. But it looks to me like the channels are flipped. At least that's how I interpret it. Like the sky, which should be more blue, is orange, and the stuff that should be orange is more blue. So I think that's the reason why. I think that's the reason that the channels are flipped. But yeah. So okay, guys. So plan for off-screen and next time is further progress on Fixit Cam. We're gonna make a small short pause of fixed networks, it seems. This channel stuff has to be fixed. I also have to figure out how to get proper post-processing going, like anti-analyzing, like other stuff, depth of field, blah blah blah, a lot of things. How I can get that stuff up and running and working so that rendering it works. That would be really good. So to have proper cinematic stuff, proper looking cinematic stuff, and then maybe also try to do 4K rendering, would be cool. And yeah, so like getting the camera quality up. So that's the next step for that, getting the camera quality up, and after that, I'm trying to stop game stuff so that the game is not real time anymore. So what I mean with that, so the problem is like when we are rendering an image, it takes quite some time, especially when we say, okay, we make cinematic stuff. So that means the factory simulation, like the whole simulation of the game, has to stop. Delta time should be accounted for that, so it completely waits for the render to finish and ignores the delta time, so that we can basically statically say, okay, now add 1 second of factory simulation on top of that and do your thing. It would be cool. We're just gonna do some research and check if it may be possible. Doesn't have to, but it would be cool. And yeah, and otherwise, well, making it a separate, command. Like instead of using fig play, we're gonna use fig render. And as well as, and we also have to like expose most of these controls, most of the camera controls to the editor to give the content creators the ability to change these settings. And we also have to store them, maybe even animate them. I don't know, but that's essentially what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to figure out these settings, so expose the settings so that it can be changed, and especially get the camera quality up. Like make the most beautiful camera shots we can, and then go. And better UI. You have asked the Nintendo for that. Like I have not. Like if you have an idea for a better UI, then tell me what you want. Like, is it just not looking good, or right? You said UI, not UX. Okay, so UX seems fine. So UI is just terrible. Well, for the UI, you will have to ask more the Nintendo. Okay, but yeah, so that's the. I have to get the VOD. Okay. Well, I mean, it's on YouTube. Do you mean the stream recording, right? Yeah, it's on YouTube. So okay, yeah. So the idea is fixing the camera, getting hard coded a really great camera, like really great camera settings, and exposing it to the creating a new command, the render command, which does that stuff, and. Yeah, then maybe also a folder, changing some file names and stuff, simulation stopping, or controlled simulation, we could say, And if all of that works, great. Because then we have a really cool tool. We have a really, really cool tool. And that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Also, another idea of someone was to make it make the 3D path clickable. But yeah. But yeah, we got a basic rendering system, which is cool. So now, since it's the end of the stream, question as usual: who we gonna raid? Oh, why? So there are a couple of people streaming Satisfactory. I mean, it's update 5 time on early access. Maybe that's why. I'm not quite sure. Let's see who we could raid. Have a good one, Panna. Gonna work on my mod. Toodles. Good night, Peter Casual. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, okay, let's go. Neon Poodles. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Wait, are you copying the address or what are you copying? So guys, then everything that is left to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed the stream. A lot of progress as already mentioned. So next stream hopefully on Thursday, and for now I say bye bye until next time. I was Panakunu from Coda D from Massive Bytes, and I say bye bye until next time, and as always, keep coding!